Here's the sound we'll be making today. Four key elements to making pads are a slow amplitude envelope, layering, lots of reverb and delay, and movement. I'll walk you through how to do these. First, start with the initial patch in Vital. Let's shape the amplitude envelope, envelope 1, by adding a slow, rounded attack and a decent amount of release. Next, let's start by adding our layers. I want low, middle, and high layers. Enable all three oscillators, but don't worry about the waveform yet. Lower oscillator 1 down an octave, leave oscillator 2 alone, and raise oscillator 3 an octave. I'm holding the shift key to jump up and down octaves, which is 12 semitones. We'll adjust the oscillators more in a bit. Let's add a low-pass filter. Make sure that all oscillators pass through the filter, and turn up key tracking all the way. This will raise the filter cutoff automatically when you play higher notes to help preserve the sound. We'll come back to the filter in a bit. Now, let's add some reverb and delay. I'm going to use a ping pong delay and adjust the mix knob. Let's cut out some of the low end using the built-in filter. Let's also reduce the low end on the reverb. Adjust the mix as desired. Now, you can do everything in Vital, but what I think is key to this heavenly pad sound is to use a second set of reverb and delay. I'm going to use Valhalla Supermassive, which is another free plugin, and it sounds amazing. I really like the Triangulum Hall preset for this sound. I'll adjust the mix and reduce the high frequencies a bit. Back to Vital, let's also add a little bit of chorus before the reverb and delay, and turn down the chorus mix knob a bit to make it more subtle. Again, reduce the low end frequencies. Before we get to adding motion, let's improve the sound. Let's listen to each layer one by one. Let's start with the low layer. I'll leave this one as it is. Now let's listen to the middle layer. Let's try changing the waveform to the rounded square wave. This works for me. Now let's listen to the high layer. I'll add a small amount of unison to the sound. Altogether, this is what it sounds like. Now this pad needs some more motion. Let's start by adding an envelope to the filter cutoff. Let's use envelope 2. Add a lot of rounded attack and release. Apply it to the filter cutoff and adjust it until it sounds good. Now let's stagger the layers so they don't come in all at once. This will add a lot of interesting movement to the sound. Let's use envelopes 3 and 4 for this. Apply envelope 3 to the level knob for the low layer, or oscillator 1, and apply envelope 4 to the level knob of the high layer, or oscillator 2. Give each envelope very long attack and release times, and make the attack times very different, so that each layer swells up at different times. Adjust the modulation until it sounds good. Let's rename macro 1 to brightness and apply it to the filter cutoff. Adjust the modulation depth and bass cutoff values to a reasonable range and try it out. If you'd like, you can add a second filter. Set the input to come from filter 1 only, play around with the formant filters, and see how you like the sound. Turn down the mix amount to reduce the harsh resonances. Now I like it better without the filter this time, but see how it sits in your mix. Now it's your turn. Play around with this patch to make it your own. Try out different waveforms, adjust the envelopes, and add some more modulation, and adjust the reverb, delay, and other effects until it sounds perfect to you. If you found this useful, hit the like button and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below, or if you have any requests.